Hey, good morning, everyone. John Ponick with the Mohave Valley Daily News, and this is your daily dose for Wednesday, February 3rd. Hump Day!
Yes.
All right, it's brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center in Fort Mohave, Arizona. The Tri-State Radiology Center is an American College of Radiology accredited facility. Tri-State Radiology serves the tri-state area and now accepts Medi-Cal. Our professional staff is here for you and will work with the healthcare providers in the community to help take care of your health. Remember, at Tri-State Radiology Center, your image means the world to us. All right, let's see what we got going on. Remember, Wednesday is our biggest paper, so let's see what we have for headlines. Top story right there, BradleyStong, hashtag BradleyStong. We're going to go to, if you see on the top of the picture there, we've got a QR code. So we're going to go to that video and see what the video is. Yesterday afternoon, Jeff and I went out and met with this young man. That is Bradley O'Connor. Bradley has been fighting cancer for the last, technically for the last year and a half, but he spent 3 years before that, him and his family, trying to figure out what is going on with him. This young man has gone through a lot of stuff. There's a significant story in here about all the different things that he's gone through. Courageous. He's a tough kid. He's 17, and he's been through cancer and then relapses and bone marrow transplants and all kinds of things. And then he just had another setback back in December, so he's getting ready for another big round of chemo and of radiation treatments. It's a pretty sad story. Please check it out. It also, because of their 30-some more trips down to Phoenix over the next several months or almost a year, they're going to be needing your help. So please check it out. It shows you how to go to GoFundMe and help them out. You can also go to his Facebook page and see how to contribute and help them. All right, our second story here, COVID outbreak identified. So that is, we had last week, between Thursday and Friday, we had a sudden big jump in COVID cases. And all they could divulge because of the HIPAA laws is that there was a big gathering that caused it, one congregate setting, but they wouldn't divulge what it was. Then the following day, there was another big jump. Same thing. They identified it as the same congregate setting. So yesterday, the county supervisor, chairman, Buster Johnson, during their meeting yesterday, told us who it was, and it was the Geo Group operated state prison out in Golden Valley. They had 200 new cases one day and 255 more between Friday and Monday. So 455 out of the 814 new cases in the county were from the prison. According to this, the prison, they have done all the things that they need to do as far as separating the prisoners and trying to stem it. The concern, as we were talking around here last night, was the medical facilities to suddenly handle. We know that out of 455 prisoners, that there's probably going to be somewhere around 20 that are going to need to be hospitalized. But when you have a hospital system that's already stressed up there, and according to what they're reporting, anywhere from 0 to 1 ICU bed available, we don't know if these are people that they're going to treat at the prison or if they're going to try and get them to some other medical facility to take care of them. So we'll see what happens with that. But it's kind of promising, I guess, that out of those 814 new cases between Thursday and Monday, more than half of them were inside the prison. So council discusses homeless habitation in parks on public land. There was a city council meeting last night, and they discussed the homeless situation. It was something that they are trying to balance taking care of our homeless, the humane thing to do, versus trying to allow our community to use the parks and not have to worry about what's going on there. So they had a long discussion on it, along with some community leaders and Toby Cotter as well. But it doesn't seem like they came up with any ideas. They just discussed that it's a problem. Apparently, they are going to move forward on trying to get ideas from the community and develop their own and come with an idea. And hopefully in a city council meeting down the calendar here, they will have something to actually act on. So it sounds like the biggest issue that they discussed is the homeless in the park and the homeless in the public lands across the street over there, where we see tents out there all the time where they've kind of set up camp out there. So we'll see what goes on there. Let's see. Try not to hit the microphone there. In weather, it's supposed to be a nice day today. It's supposed to be in the upper 70s, almost 80. How's it look outside, Jeff?
Let's take a look. Nice.
Here comes the sun.
It looks very nice out.
Yeah. So it's supposed to be nice today, upper 70s. It's supposed to start getting a little breezy in the afternoon. Tomorrow, we're going to have a lot of W in the area and somewhere around 66 or so. But then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is supposed to be right at 70 and nice. So we'll go from there. Hopefully that'll be nice. In sports, a couple of neat things happened. The Melk boys stayed undefeated. They moved to 6-0. Here's a nice close game for you. 77-13 over Baghdad. That had to be fun to watch. I think that was over early. So they were led by Lucas Leslie, who had 19 points. Josh Neal added 18. And so they moved to 6-0. Their next game is tonight at Mohave High School. And speaking of Mohave, they fell to 0-5 with a 70-36 loss to Coconino last night. So they're undefeated, or they're winless. Malk, who's coming into their gym tonight to face them, is unbeaten. So hopefully it's a good game. We'll see. We will see. And then the Melk girls basketball team fell last night to Baghdad as well. They lost 28-25. Although Macy Mulligan, Casey would be the superintendent. Macy Mulligan. Casey doesn't play for the girls basketball team. Macy plays for the girls basketball team. She scored 9 points, had 10 rebounds and 6 steals. So it sounds like she had a good game, but they fell to Baghdad. So. All right. Wednesday is also the day for our Laughlin Nevada Times. So our top story there is vaccination clinic set in Laughlin. We reported this yesterday, but there was some misinformation in there or some kind of not right information. We reported what we were given, but actually digging in a little bit further, our county supervisor, Hildy Angus, had talked to their Commissioner Naft, the Clark County Commissioner, and discussed some things with them. One of the things that came out yesterday is that this is only for Laughlin residents. Legally, they can't do that. They have to open up to anybody because it's federally funded. So it's open to anybody. The way it looks right now is that the clinic, which is scheduled for today and tomorrow, today's appointments look like they're all gone. They have 1,000 vaccinations for each day, but we believe that as of last night anyway, that there are still vaccination opportunities for tomorrow. You don't have to be a Laughlin resident. They're pushing that because they want to get their people done first, and it's handled by the Nevada Department of Health, the Southern Nevada Health District. They're the ones that are actually administering the vaccines over at the Aquarius. So they prefer that, but they can't deny you. So if you go to our Laughlin Nevada Times page, you find this story. There's a link in there that will take you right to how to do your online registration. You have to do online registration. You can't just show up. And they're also, our county is 75 and up, the portion of 1B. Over there, they're doing it for 70 and up. Remember, the federal thing is 65 and up, their recommendations. The state is 65 and up, but the county can do whatever they want based on the amount of vaccines they have. Our county has set it at 75 and up for 1B for now. They've set it at 70. So if you're between that 70 and 75 and you want to get it done, head on over there. Register first, then head on over there. The other thing I thought was cool is this Mohave Max watch is underway. I knew nothing about this. I've been here almost 20 years. I knew nothing about it. And so it was a neat story. When will the tortoise emerge from winter brumation? So yesterday was Groundhog's Day, and they have the Puxatawney Phil. He came out, saw his shadow, and decided that we're getting, 6 more weeks, I think? 6 more weeks
I think it's
winter?
5.
5? Well,
don't quote me, though.
too late. Well, in our area, we have Mohave Max, who is a desert tortoise. He doesn't come out, see a shadow, and go back in. What he does is when he decides it's time, he comes out, and that's the notification that spring is on its way for us. So they're kind of keeping an eye on to see when Mohave Max is going to come out of his brumation, which is like a hibernation only for desert tortoises. If you want to follow this, you can go to mohavemax.com and check them out. All right, we also, on Wednesday, is the day for our entertainer. So you see there Cellar Wines, and then also some information on the big game. So on the big game, it is a list here of all the different things that are going on at the casinos and other area events in relation to the Super Bowl over the weekend. So they talk about few different places where they've got things going on. We have one that we're going to talk about here in a second as well that we'd like on this side of the river that might interest you. But there's a couple of golf tournaments going on in the morning before the Super Bowl, which I think is neat. And then right across from it is Playing the Edges. We talked a couple weeks ago about Doug McDonald when he was dissing my Green Bay Packers. Here he's got some prop bets. He has his prediction for the game, but he also has some prop bets. And I don't bet the Super Bowl other than prop bets. I love the prop bets, like Travis Kelce under 98 yards receiving. Will Merkel Hardeman score a touchdown? Leonard Fournette under 47.5 rushing yards. A lot of cool things like that. I like those things.
Will Tom Brady be the MVP?
Yeah, things like that. You can all the way down to the coin flip and how long will the national anthem take? All those things. But those are a lot of fun. If you don't have a stake in the game, like I don't care who wins between the Buccaneers or I care. I don't have a passion for either one of those teams. But these are fun. It gets you more involved in the game. So check those out. And then the center story, Turning a New Vine. This is the Sella Winery up in Kingman. It was recently bought by the Spencers. That is Micah and Ginger Spencer. They just bought it. It was established in 2006, although they didn't start producing wine until 2014. And then that was Carlos and Zulma Sella. They got it established and going, and it actually won some awards, and now has been purchased by the Spencers. So they do wine tastings. They got a bunch of other things going on here. And it's right up the hill from us. So go check them out. Turning a New Vine. All right, we talked a couple seconds ago about the big game parties that are going on. There's one going on down at Los Lagos. It's this Sunday. The game starts at 3:30, so I'm assuming you probably want to be out there by about 2 o'clock or so. It's $10. He's going to have it on a big projector screen. It's going to be on all the TVs down there. So they've got the banquet room. They've got the bar there. and then they've got another little restaurant area there. You see he's got food specials, drink specials. This is Robert Hazelgrove, who is the owner of Drifting Bistro. They're manning the kitchens now down at Los Lagos, and Robert is managing that whole thing. And it'll be a good time. So go down there and check it out for $10. And he's building one of those stadiums, Jeff, the stadiums of food.
Yum.
See that? Yeah, I can't wait to see that. So,
$2 off pitchers of beer, draft beer.
yep. We'll be imbibing and maybe a couple pitchers down there, watching the game, having some good food. He promises me he makes the best chicken wings. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I don't take people's words from that because everyone thinks they make the best chicken wings. So we'll see. Okay, that is the Daily Dose for today. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We hope to see you out here tomorrow. Remember, the Daily Dose is brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center. The Tri-State Radiology Center offers same or next day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide-open MRI and offer digital x-rays with your reports ready in 24 hours. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. That is it. I hope everyone has a great day, and I hope to see you out here tomorrow. Thanks, Jeff.
All right, we'll see you on Throwback Thursday.